I've been playing some American Truck Simulator with Simulated Heaven. We've been trying out the Coast to Coast USA map. It's a modern map which basically brings the whole continental United States to American Truck Simulator. We've been really enjoying it, and today we are taking a trip all the way up from Florida to Charlotte, North Carolina. Enjoy! So we're in American Truck Simulator trying a new map mod. Well, it's not really new, but it's new to us. We are playing Coast to Coast, which is a map mod that allows you to drive anywhere in the United States, pretty much. So the old DLC areas are still there, but then they've added everything up to the East Coast, and we're going to be driving right up the East Coast, starting in Palm Coast. We actually started in Miami, but it was dark, so we couldn't actually see anything. But we're going to be heading up basically halfway up America today, and then if we get the chance, we'll go to New York, something like that, see what's around there. I'm with Simulated Heaven. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
I just saw you started in a different place to me, so I need to catch up with you now. You
Really?
You started at the other side of the building, yeah. So when you pulled out, you didn't see me. I'm just going to adjust my camera. I hate how the game doesn't save your camera settings when you go into a new quick drive truck. But that's fine. I'm in a Volvo, which is far better than the last truck I had.
I have no idea what I'm in. I have no idea what I'm in.
Okay, so we are going to North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. I believe, or is that West Virginia? I don't know. Okay, Google. Where is Charlotte in America?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh,
where is Charlotte? She's over there.
Charlotte in North or South Carolina.
Oh, Charlotte in North or South Carolina, it said. What? Charlotte in North or South Carolina. Oh,
you're behind me.
It might be across the border. I mean, like, it's like a city that goes half... Oi! Shush! Okay.
Good old Charlotte.
Going for a red light. Right. I think I just selected it on the screen and it said there, but whatever. My US state geography is not very good. Anyway, this is going to be an amazing experience because this is the first time I've ever been on this map. I believe they started development pretty much the week this game came out. And originally... Whoa!
Everything okay back there?
Yeah, I nearly hit you.
Sorry.
Originally, this map was pretty bare bones. Like, it was literally just roads with barely any landmarks or scenery. But to be honest, I'm looking around here, and while it may not be 100% accurate to the region, it's pretty good.
Yep, agreed.
So yeah, we are on 1.43 version, which is quite old now, but the only reason we're doing that is because you don't have the Wyoming DLC, and also I don't think it would add much to the pack, even if we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, they use a lot of the assets from the base game and the DLC for this map, so a lot of the stuff you're seeing around here is just in the game normally. There are some floating trees over there, but that's the first thing I've seen.
Floating trees? Oh, yeah.
To the right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a bit of character, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And you're using a Steam controller. I'm on my steering wheel.
Right. Yeah, I am using my Steam controller.
And yeah, we're going to be doing a little East Coast adventure. Up the highway on an East Coast adventure.
Yay.
Now, I've got some interesting news. All of this time that SES Software has been saying they're making this bus game, and what do the people on ETS2MP do? They make a bus simulator within the multiplayer. They've got a fully modelled bus with passengers actually getting in and out, and like you have to take fares. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to criticise SES Software. They give us a lot, but they do seem to be working quite slowly on other things at the moment instead of the DLC maps. I don't think it's bad, but I do think that Euro Truck has kind of reached its maximum potential now.
Who needs indicators, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You are jittering around a little bit on my screen, but it's nothing terrible. Wow, it does feel a bit like Florida, I'm not going to lie. I don't think they have these kind of fields, like on the right there, maybe, but the trees on the left all look pretty Floridian. Yeah, I'm impressed. We were talking earlier, and I said I had been to Orlando, which is a very specific part of Florida, but I'd also been to like the Kennedy Space Center, which is down south in Florida. But the rest of America is completely alien to me, so we're gonna have to see what it's like.
We are, yeah.
I don't really know what the kind of landscape is in North and South Carolina and West Virginia and Philadelphia. I don't think it's very flat. Yeah, look at this. That's a classic truck sim road, isn't it? You see those everywhere on the maps. So yeah, if we stick at 70, that's good with me.
Right. Try my best. Ooh, a river.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd never tried this before. I really don't know why I haven't jumped in, because I've always wanted the whole USA, and, you know, here it is on a plate. But I just never tried it.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but I don't really keep a lot of tabs on the maps, right? Because I suppose people usually just think of the Pro Mod one, right?
Oh, exactly, yeah. And Pro Mods do have a Canada map for this game. But that, you know, I'm not going to say Canada isn't interesting, but a lot of people just want the rest of the USA, especially places like Texas and Florida and New York, you know.
Yeah.
Back in the day, 18 Wheels of Steel's games had Mexico, parts of Mexico and Canada as well.
Yeah.
But they were very bare bones. They were kind of
18 Wheels of Steel. Oh my goodness, that's an old game, isn't it?
Yep, I first played it in about 2005, and I downloaded it from a site called I was like something soft, and it was like one of those free trials.
Yeah.
And I just kept playing the free trial over and over again. Yeah.
It's asking me to pull into the way station.
Me too. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, well, we have to do it. What do you mean, do I want to do it?
Well, I can just take the fine, but...
Yeah.
I downloaded a profile that's got $3 billion, so let's do it.
3 billion?
Yeah, it's actually 3 billion, because it's 3,000 million.
It's a lot then, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, back in that game, the police used to chase you. In 18 Wheels of Steel Convoy, I think. So, yeah, a bit different to now, when they just fine you if they see you.
Yeah, I suppose that's one of the other features that people would hope eventually would come into this game, right?
Yep.
A bit more active police, because there aren't actually any police, really. It's just an automated thing, isn't it?
Yeah, there are police.
But I don't think the fines are associated with the police cars, are they?
Yeah.
They are.
If they see you speeding, they will fine you when they're driving alongside you. I don't know if I think they might have added that to Euro Truck now, but it was in this game from the start. And then eventually they added it to Euro Truck. But they're working side by side, so like they skipped loads of versions for ATS and went to like 1.3 something, just because they could sync up the versions between Euro Truck and American Truck.
Yeah.
To make it simple for people to like know what's in the new update. Like if a feature comes to Euro Truck, it comes to this game, and vice versa, basically. I can't remember what's coming in the next update. I think it's something is changing with the Convoy browser where you don't have to have all of the mods that your friend or your host has.
Oh yeah, I can remember you talking about that before. That would be cool though, because there are some of the mods that are to do with the truck, right? That are not to do with the environment.
And also some UI mods that you might not want. Like personal preference, but I like this UI down the, you know, the one down the bottom. Like it's a flat line instead of the old-fashioned sort of root advisor. I don't like that thing.
Yeah,
it's too chunky.
I know what you mean. This one is a bit more sleek, isn't it?
Yeah, out of the way as well. And we've also got the mini mirrors with them. That comes with this pack. So yeah. Now I saw you were playing Arma earlier. Were you back on the Altis Life server?
Yeah, I also tried a few other things. I think I tried like an Exile server or Wasteland server, that kind of thing. Just basically searching around, seeing if I can find any other interesting servers.
Well, you may know that I've been playing a lot of Arma Reforger.
Yeah.
I don't think I can really go back to Arma 3 after playing that.
Right.
It runs... I mean, I get 60 FPS constant. The graphics are much better. Mods are so easy because it's all in-game.
Yeah.
The only issue is it's not like the Steam Workshop. You can't rate on anything or comment on anything, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like, Arma 3, though, these days, the mods are easy to set up. It's all in the browser, right? So it's not hard. Well, I mean, the launcher, I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't think the graphics are that bad. And, yeah, I don't know, like, I seem to have them fairly well optimized, so yeah, I mean, I suppose there are aspects where it does seem a little bit old, right? But on the whole, I still think it's a good game, you know, like a graphically good game.
Yeah. By the way, you've had your indicator on for about the past 5 miles.
Right. I think that I told you before, right, that when I'm in the external view, I can't see the indicators.
Oh, yeah.
I wish there was something, you know, like, what's the word, icon on the screen as well when I'm in the exterior view. I mean, that's another thing you would have thought they would have in a game that is this old, right?
Yeah, it's like the dilemma with Train Sim. You either go in the exterior view to see the pretty scenery, and don't hear the alarm, so your train does an emergency stop, or go on the interior and have a really boring ride. Like
exactly, yeah.
That is just fatal, that flaw, because it's like it makes a train stop, and then sometimes you can't get it to start up again because you don't understand the controls. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're still going on. They actually did a relaunch of that game this year.
Yeah.
Called it Train Sim Classic.
I keep getting emails from some of the DLC routes that I own, and they keep updating them. I'm like, whoa. Even after all these years, they're still doing updates.
Oh, like Just Trains?
Yeah.
I get that, yeah. So every now and then I have there are 2 games like this. Maybe 3 if you count Euro Truck, but The Sims 3 and Train Sim, I get this urge to just download them. But when I do download them, they take up about 100 gigabytes each because of all the content I've got for them. So it's kind of an investment both in time and storage space to just have this game on my hard drive that I might play for a couple of weeks and then get bored of again. You know, so... Prime Day was the other day, Amazon Prime Day, and I'm not a huge fan of Amazon, but some of the deals were amazing. And you know, you could get like a 2 terabyte gaming M.2 drive for about $130 or $40, which is really good. So I was tempted, but I already have a really good gaming drive, and I'm always able to filter out the games I don't play. Steam is quite good. You can do sort by size and sort by last played. So I managed to get rid of things quite easily. I don't know how you find. I think we both talk about having to clear out our drives quite a lot, don't we? But
yeah, well, these days there's a lot of games that are really big. Yeah, and I think with my current setup, I don't have like a massive amount of hard drive space. So I think that the next time I make a computer, I'm going to have a lot more in it.
right. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. It just means that I kind of have to manage it a fair bit, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I can't just have a load of things installed at the same time. You know, there's loads of games that are like 100 gigabytes these days, or 80 gigabytes.
I remember
Even
when
like,
Red Dead came out, we were so surprised how big that game was.
Yeah. So things have just got really out of hand, right? Really big. Everything is really big.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, this truck's got an even worse horn.
No, I heard that.
It's got like a moped horn. That's terrible. Like a tuk-tuk.
I know. That was pretty bad.
And it's a big Volvo as well.
It's weird.
Yeah. They're bringing in a lot of regulation about like noise in cars. So maybe modern cars are going to have quieter horns. I don't know.
Maybe.
Get out the way! What a terrible horn. Oh dear. So, I mean, the one thing I note about a truck is, first of all, where is the GPS placed, and what are the dashboard, like, gauges? How clear are they? And this Volvo feels pretty good. The GPS is in a good position. It doesn't, like, obscure the windscreen, and the dials are incredibly clear. I would not, there's a Mercedes truck, or is it a DAF? I don't know. One of them has like a all digital display, and the way they've got it set up in the game is really unclear. So I can't use it without a mod or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the AI vehicles are doing some weird stuff, man. This car in front of me, it keeps going into each lane. It's like swerving in and out of the lane.
God, these bumps in the road.
They don't seem very bad for me, but it might be because I'm in the external view, right?
Well, they feel huge through the steering wheel, even though they're probably not.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
And what do you think to the traffic density?
Oh my goodness. Way station again? He wants me to go in the way station again.
Oh goodness. Let's go.
That's annoying. Annoying.
We're about halfway through the journey.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Whoa, did you see that plane go across? I think it was a fighter jet. Maybe we'll see it again come round.
Are my indicators on still?
Yep, you're indicating right.
GPS signal lost.
Whoa, there we go.
What?
Fighter jet.
GPS signal lost. Navigation resumed.
It's definitely a fighter jet. Oh,
I
camera.
thought the whole idea of being in the external view is I would see all the scenery, but I didn't see a fighter jet.
It should be going right overhead here. It comes and goes every like 20 seconds, I would guess. There you go. Whoa! That's really cool.
on your dashboard, have you taken off the steering wheel in game?
No, I leave it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I always take it off because if I'm using a controller, it will just look really jerky, right? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess with the steering wheel, it's so smooth. Yeah. My G27 still working well.
Yeah.
I'm quite
How old
lucky.
is that now?
2013. So I'm planning on
Flippin'
making a
heck.
video about 10 years of a G27 because this was the wheel back in the day. It was like everyone had one of these. Everyone talked about them. I think you had
Yeah.
one at one time.
Yeah, I did. I think that was the first steering wheel that I ever got.
Yep.
Because I seem to remember. Oh, we turn it. Yeah, it's here, right? Because I randomly just walked into like an electronics
Oh yeah.
center over here and was just like, I want a steering wheel, and that was the only one I could find.
So you did go into the store planning to get one. Planning to
Yes.
get a. You didn't like just say, "Wow, a G27."
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's what happened with me the day the day after the 3DS came out. I had no idea it was coming out. Saw it in the shop. Didn't
Wow.
plan on getting one. Yeah, it served
100
me really
miles
well.
left.
Yep, 100 miles left. And, I mean, one day it will probably break, but I hope not. I'll have to make some kind of video talking about my experiences with it, and maybe my experiences with the Track IR system I'm using.
Yeah.
Because I remember you made a video, probably, I don't know, 10 years ago now,
Yeah.
about Track IR and the clip.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
So I bought that at the end of that year that you had made that video, right? And they must have improved the quality of this Track Clip Pro because it's never once broken. It doesn't feel very sturdy, but it's never broken, and I'm not exactly being delicate with it or anything. So
Yeah.
I think they may have seen your video and gone, wow, we need to improve our quality. No, they probably had a lot of complaints about it.
Probably. Yeah, because it was a bit rubbish, wasn't it, back then?
And it's an expensive bit of kit. You know, you should demand more from these companies that they're selling a, what was it, $50 just for the clip and then another $100 for the camera.
I know,
And you're
it's
not,
crazy,
you're
isn't
not getting a quality product. We bought it from I think they're called Natural Point or something, the Track IR company.
Something like that, yeah.
We bought it from America, and they stopped it in American customs. And we had to pay
Oh, really?
another $50 for the customs charge because they'd
You're
opened it
kidding
up.
me.
Yeah. We got
That's a nightmare.
a letter through the door with the it came with the it was like sellotaped on top of the box where the Track IR was in, and it was, you must pay this amount to US Customs because we have done a suspect parcel inspection. You know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. I've never heard of it, but I looked it up online, and a couple of other people have had exactly the same thing with Track IR.
Yeah.
So, but Track IR aren't liable. You know, it's a quirk of the US customs system.
Yeah.
Then, take the exit on the right.
So you know, my first experiences were a bit sour when I got the Track
Yeah.
IR, but I mean, so many games support Track IR.
Yeah.
It's the same with the G27. The G27 has started to lose support now. Some games aren't supported because it's like just so old.
Yeah.
But you can always get it to work at least partially. And Track IR is the same. You know, there's this other thing called Tobii eye tracking, which is like a bar, and it'll look at your eyes and try and track your eyes like in a professional way, better than the webcam software ever could.
Yeah.
And that is sort of taking over, but Track IR still seems to be popular, especially in the flight sim community and DCS World and all these things.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it works quite well. I mean, it's just to help you to be able to move around your camera, right?
Yeah.
Easily without having to touch anything.
I am really bumping up and down right now.
Can imagine, yeah.
Wow. They've really worked on the force feedback. I have to hand it to them. It's pretty good now.
Yeah.
Should we? I'm going to overtake.
Are we turning off soon?
No. I'll let you come over.
Seems like you got a faster truck this time.
Yeah, I think so. This Volvo is pretty powerful.
Continue straight.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I was going to say is in the future when you finally upgrade and get... I would assume that when you upgrade you'd get like a better wheel, right?
I'm looking at Thrustmasters, yeah.
Yeah, like if you did that in the future, I think you would feel like a massive difference.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
I know... Well, I can remember that when I went... Well, I went from the G25 to a... What was the name of that?
T500 RS?
No, that I got that after. There was one in between, but for the life of me, I can't...
Fanatec.
Fanatec, that's it, yeah. I had this Fanatec Sport wheel.
With a BMW wheel on it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And when you go from the G25 or whatever it was, like to one of those Fanatec wheels, it feels really different. Like, you know, the force feedback and everything is way better.
Was that direct drive?
I can't remember. I think so. No, I don't think it was direct drive. But it was...
Because direct drive
like
gives you a workout, doesn't it? It's like...
Yeah. Actually, I had a friend in Hong Kong that had a direct drive wheel, and I went around his house a few times and tried it, and it's really different. You can really feel, you know. But yeah, and then I think when you do finally upgrade, you will notice like a really big difference. I used to find with the G25 some kind of slightly grindy feeling when you turn the wheel. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can almost feel the cogs that are in it, or
it's like simulated. It's like they're trying to do the best that they can. It's sort of a little bit synthetic feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
But then with the Fanatec and then the Thrustmaster, it just feels a lot more solid.
Yeah.
It says I'm running out of fuel, but I should be okay.
Is there even a fuel stop nearby?
No idea.
We've only got. Have you got 28 miles left of fuel?
Yeah.
I think I
think I should be fine.
Okay. So what do you think of this part of the map? Now we're entering North Carolina.
Got a lot of trees.
It's very lush, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I don't know if it's one guy or a team of people like ProMods is, but they are doing a good job, whatever they're doing.
Take the exit on
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it definitely adds an extra dimension in the game, doesn't it?
Exit on the
We're going right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte, as far as I'm aware, is a huge city, so
keep right at
Yeah.
then. Take the exit on the right.
I think it may be one of the most popular cities in the US, like maybe top 10. So,
Take the exit on the right.
as long as I'm thinking of the right Charlotte.
Keep left. Then turn right.
Yeah.
Oh, I just over-revved the engine, like, massively. That would have killed it, IRL.
Mm.
Have a drink of water. I just keep a big bottle of water next to my desk. when I'm making videos and stuff because I can't be bothered to like pour a drink. I think this is what truckers do. They have a big bottle of water, right?
They do.
So I'm actually simulating what it's like to be a trucker, I guess.
Pretty much.
Well, it certainly feels like we're in like the business district here. I mean, it doesn't look like... Oh no, there's the big city over there to the left. So yeah, I can see a few skyscrapers and stuff. Oh yeah, I can see you back there.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting there.
Oh, this is an interesting bit of road here underneath a bridge. Looks pretty good. Is that a railway line? I think it is.
I seem to be stuck by all the red lights.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going for a residential area. Just not people's houses here. This is really cool. There's not many places like this in the base game.
In 50 feet,
Wow.
turn right.
Now that does impress me.
Turn right.
So yeah, if there's a sign at the red light that says "Do not turn right on red," that's the only place I believe you can't turn right.
Turn left.
Yeah.
It's legal unless signed otherwise.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is fun. This is really fun. Arcade, something else, a market. Walmart there. Oh. Go! Yeah, just driving through the residential area, it's really a fun experience. It's like something very different to what you see in the rest of the game.
Yeah, it is. Pretty good.
It sounds so simple, but the lack of residential areas in the base game is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is. But, well, this is why we have modders, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
they often will improve things if they're allowed to.
Continue straight.
Brake! Oh, bad brakes in this truck. Or maybe I've got a very heavy load. 24 tons, actually. So, yeah.
The building is on the left. It looks a bit like a shell. It's got like a curved roof.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I think there's like an Easter egg on there because the O on that sign, on that building, had a had the SCS software logo.
Oh yeah, see that. Well, I wonder if that's an extra thing they've added, or if that's
Yeah.
part of the, you know, stock assets. Oh, I
Good.
managed to catch up with you.
Yay.
Keep left.
It's these red lights, man.
Turn left.
I know there's a lot of them.
And this is interesting. The red light for our lane is just a pole in the middle of the street. I don't remember that being in the base game map.
Yeah.
See, this definitely feels custom. This does not feel like anywhere else I've driven on the map.
I think there's an airport over there. I can see
Oh,
the
yeah.
back of an airplane, I think.
Here we go.
It's the fastest red light ever. So,
You have arrived.
You're stuck.
yeah. No, I'm just going to be highly illegal.
There we
As
go.
long as there's not a policeman around, then I'll be fine, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my game crashed.
Oh dear.
Oh. So yeah, the game did crash, but we did really enjoy that coast-to-coast USA map. If you want to see more American Truck Simulator, make sure to like this video and comment down below. I used to stream this game quite a bit, and I'd love to get back into it, so if you guys are interested, I'd definitely do some more streams. But yeah, that was our quick jaunt on the coast-to-coast USA map. I will see you soon for some more simulator adventures. Make sure to join my Discord server from the link in the description. Simulator Adventures channel memberships are available from as little as $1.99 per month and grant you access to exclusive perks including members-only videos. Click the join button below this video to find out more. Special thanks to Ultra Sim fan Oh My Mandy.